A friend of mine, he started a business that was a disaster, and he just kept screwing up. I mean, seriously, if you hired him, it was a kind of like a hotel, like a B&B, like a bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
And people would book the facility. Nathan, don't laugh too loud because you're in the back here. But I'm telling you, this is the studio. Our producer, I'm just telling him. Yeah. You would book at the B&B.
Yeah.
And imagine how this would feel, Nathan. So you show up, you spent $250 to take your wife or girlfriend, whatever, on this B&B. You're there to visit.
Yeah.
And imagine you walk in, and you go to check in, and you say, "Yeah, I'm here." And they go, "Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have you on the books." And your bags are packed.
No.
You're straight up showing up in this beautiful mansion.
You've paid.
And they're like, "I'm sorry," and they charged your card.
Whoa.
You could check in at tonight though, maybe at 9 p.m. Well, we paid for this morning's breakfast, and tomorrow we're staying the night.
We're here.
I'm sorry, our system. And he used to tell people, "I'm sorry, but the system is."
Oh my goodness.
So I pull him. I said, "Buddy, we're meeting for coffee." And I said, "Buddy, listen.
Yeah.
I don't meet for coffee. This is like one of these like end times meetings." And I said, "Listen, buddy, you're screwing up your life.
Yeah.
And you've got to stop taking reservations for the service and not delivering." He's like, "I got to tell you what, though, man, I have boundaries, and the software doesn't work, and I'm not going to like pull an all-nighter like you do to try to fix the software. I have boundaries. I'm focused right now. I got a lot of involvement with my church, and no disrespect to church." But I said, people at church who I know, who know you, hate you.
You told him that.
Because
what did
you
he
have
say?
No, I'm saying because you're screwing up their anniversaries.
Yeah.
And he was going, "Hey, bro, it's just business." And I did for a time feel guilty, like this guy just doesn't know.
Yeah.
But once I realized that he's choosing, so what I'm saying is we can't run around, and they call it wealth guilt as well.
Okay, wealth guilt.
People will have money. One guy recently, I know he's a thriver. He actually has enough money now where he is no longer in poverty. Mm-hmm. And his wife's sister. So it's his wife's sister. This would be his sister-in-law. Mm-hmm. And I guess it'd be his nephew. His nephew's getting married.
Okay.
And the nephew doesn't have enough money for the wedding. So the nephew calls him and says, "Hey, you own a business. Could you pay for my wedding?" Straight up, just asked him.
Oh.
He's the first time in his entire life that he's not on food stamps.
Oh, wow.
And I talked to the thriver, and he told me that he felt awful.
Yeah.
Because he's like, "I did have money in the bank to do it, and I told him I couldn't."
Yeah.
And then he said, "So you don't have money for it?"
Oh.
And he goes, "I've realized my whole family, when anyone gets ahead, we all feel bad. So we end up hiring everyone in our family to work for us.
Right.
And we stay in poverty." He goes, "I physically have moved. I physically have changed everything, and I feel bad." And I goes, "How do I get over that?" And I go, "Buddy, you cannot feel wealth guilt or feel bad because you're prospering as a result of your diligence." So again, don't feel bad when you've done all these things. You've done all this hard work, all 15 steps, and you begin to have traction with your life. Yeah. Because other people will make you feel bad sometimes.
Oh, wow. That's a really good one. I'm going to have to take that to heart. Thank you again for sharing all your tips and wisdom. Thrivers, thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, please email us, info@thrive15.com. We'd be glad to answer questions, help you out. Thank you for this time.
I had one thing I wanted to add real quick.
What else?
We have a few thrivers who've been emailing wanting to know about one-on-one business coaching.
Yeah.
Like, can you guys help me one-on-one? I can say right now we're all booked out.
Yes.
But if you email info@thrive15.com, we have a few availabilities that will pop up from time to time.
Random openings.
And we're here to help you.
Yeah.
So you can come to a workshop, though. That doesn't cost you anything extra.
Yes,
you can come to a workshop.
Come to Tulsa. Mm-hmm.
Or if we have a one-on-one opening, we'll let you know. But Thrivers, we're so excited to have you.
Yes.
Thank you again, Shark, for being here.
Yes, it was great.
You're the best.
Thank you.